Hello everyone, I am Tim from Timbo Slice Gaming, and today my thoughts are on Fable 3. So if you're new to the channel, every time I complete a Let's Play I present my opinions, my thoughts on the game, and everything like that. Nothing too serious, just what I enjoyed about the game, what I didn't like about the Let's Play, what I think about, so on and so forth. So consider, if you like the content, consider giving it a like, comment, or subscribe perhaps. But anyway, Fable 3. Yes, the infamous Fable 3. The least, I guess, liked game in the Fable trilogy. Again, not including Journey in here. But we're going to talk about it today, as I have completed the game and everything like that, and the Let's Play. We didn't finish some things, but we finished the main story and the DLC, and honestly, that's all I care about. But anyway, let's get started. So how did I come across Fable 3? Well, as you know, I'm a big fan of Fable. I played the first Fable game and Fable 2 back a long time ago on the Xbox, the original Xbox, and of course, the 360. When this game came out a couple years later, it was in October or something like that, I was a senior in high school. And, of course, I had to pre-order it and everything like that, had to get the game. Interestingly enough, I got the collector's edition, right? And it was like this book thing. Like, it was awesome, right? It was like a storybook type deal. And I remember having it and getting it. I was so excited to play it and everything like that, to the point where I actually took off the day that this game came out. I was very excited to play it. But anyway, the story of this game is basically like, you're the prince and everything like that, and your brother is tyrannical, whatever you want to call it, making bad decisions, wrong decisions, which we find out later on is actually right decision to try to help out Albion and protect Albion and everything like that. Now, you end up realizing, and defeating him and things like that. Well, not defeating him, but basically taking control over a castle and realize the weight of the world, so to speak, of being, king. Heavy as the crown, so they say. But, as you go across the game, you, get different allies to support you in taking over the throne, from Sabine and the Dwellers to, various other characters like Saker and his mercenaries, and I think even, what is it, the cultists in the Dark Temple or whatever. But yeah, that's always pretty interesting, of course. So that's pretty much the story of revenge, and then you take over the castle, become king, and then you got to fight the darkness and everything like that. It's kind of like a summary. It's a really bad summary, but that's what I got out of it. And then you finish and become king, and what a king we are indeed. The next thing I want to talk about are probably my favorite part of the game, or at least my favorite part of the game, because the first part's the dog, of course, but second favorite part of the game are the weapons. The weapons, I like that how all these weapons are pretty much legendary weapons, and as you can see, while we are going here and going to these weapons, you could tell that, take the Black Dragon for example, every single legendary weapon has 3 different aspects of, they have different effects. Like maybe one has Earned Guild Seals faster, or 40% damage at night, or just a straight up damage boost, or whatever. Some have shock damage, some have flame damage, things like that. But I just like how every single weapon has 3 different effects, or 3 different, whatever. Because in, Fable 1, Fable 1, Fable 2, you didn't have that. Some weapons it only had one effect or one, special feature about it, where every single weapon in this game has 3. Now, the downside of that is that, in my opinion at least, you cannot add augmentations to this game. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. Another sunset ending? Another sunset, maybe, Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's... Hold up. Yeah, okay, somewhere around there. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll make that the thumbnail, I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to get at is that I really enjoyed the weapons. I really enjoyed them all. The Red Dragon, that's Fable 2. The Black Dragon is probably my favorite weapon in the game, though. I really enjoyed using it. That and the Gnome Wrecker, but unfortunately the Gnome Wrecker is just not good enough. the characters in this game. You guys have heard me talk about Walter the entire game. I love Walter. I think Walter is one of the best characters in the series. Next to Teresa and of course the various heroes. I just think that guy is just very charismatic and just a nice, like a really nice character. I am really upset that he died in the end. When I first played this game, it was a shock to me. Very upsetting, you know, and everything. But I really also like, you know, Ben Finn and Paige and Major Swift. Again, Major Swift, it's a shame what happened to him too. Logan is still a good character as well. Oh, you know what, might as well get this dig spot here. Why not, right? One of the last dig spots that we'll be getting. And, yeah, I also liked her character. I know in the beginning of the game, for if you have not watched my Let's Play, I try to be an evil character towards the end of the game or throughout the game. You know, I just like being evil in these Fable games. Unfortunately, somehow, someway, we became good, but that was because of all the good decisions that we made during the while we were King. We didn't break a whole lot of promises, and that's another thing I like being about King too. This game really gave you the idea that you were really great about being king, you know, or queen. I really like the idea of making decisions and taking care of business and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, did you want to build this? Did you want to take this act? Did you want to tax this? I know it was pretty, you know, basic and everything like that. However, I still like the idea of it, you know? Now let's go on to quests. Quests were pretty okay. I don't think that this game had very many good quests. I mean, of course you had the standard, like, arena quest with the Wheel of Misfortune or the Crucible. But again, that one was, like, the worst one. You know, it just wasn't good. You were in a mansion going room to room. It really wasn't that good. There were some other, like, I like the Silver Pines Curse mission, but that was also, like, a DLC if you pre-ordered the game. Along with the Silver Pines, I think my favorite mission was where you could side with the Balverines by taking out the Silver Nitrate Lanterns in that one mission. But other than that, I feel like a lot of missions are forgettable. Like, there were, like, how many missions? 2 or 3 missions you could just complete? At least the Bridge Restoration one and the Key to the Greater Key one, you could literally complete by spending gold. I mean, that's a waste of 2 golds. Waste of 2 quests. I feel like you could have just, you know, I don't know, just done that in a side thing or just whatever, a miscellaneous quest or whatever. But then you have quests like this where you establish Driftwood and everything like that, and you take care of Driftwood. Oh, there's a little dive spot over there. We'll have to get that before. Oh, there's one over here too. Like, I don't know. Quests were hit or miss. You could establish a whole island of Driftwood and have a good time with it and explore it, and then you, like, pay gold to, oh, let's get this chest finally after all this time. Or you pay gold to, you know, complete a quest, and I thought that was silly. So I feel like quests were hit or miss. Like, I wasn't really a fan of the quest. Nothing really stood out to me, like, oh man, like, that was cool. I guess Sunset House was pretty cool too. And while we're talking about the Ravenscar keep books that it keeps popping up, collectibles, I enjoyed, as I did with the gargoyles, I enjoyed getting the gnomes. I especially like the fact that, again, you get a weapon for completing the gnomes. And for those of you who don't know, it's the Gnome Wrecker, which is probably my second favorite pistol in the game. And I basically talked about why I liked it, but I didn't think it was that great, but I still like it. Needless to say, the books were also a lot of fun getting because I thought that it did a lot of storytelling to, like, the authors of the world, and they had, like, funny moments and things like that, and some like retellings of stories, just like when they were talking about how Garth and Reaver did whatever, or the fact that, like, with Reaver's documentary, that was a real documentary, a biography, when we had to find that book, and he basically it carried on from Fable 2. And I always thought that that was interesting as well. But the silver keys, the gold keys, I feel like those dragged on. Oh, there's another chest we missed. Let's get that one too. I feel like the silver keys and the gold keys, Maybe keep the 4 gold keys, but I really did not need to go out and find 50 silver keys. Like, that is just terrible. Oh, and the textures issues were plagued this game. It was pretty bad. But anyway, that kind of stuff. So yeah, some things I didn't like about the playthrough. For example, I really set out to be an evil character, and I did not find that we were able to do that. I really made too many good decisions in the end. I really didn't. I did, and I really didn't like that. I really like being an evil character in this game. I think it's a lot of fun to be evil in these games, but it just didn't work out. The other thing I don't like about this game is that literally, like, just as an example, you can literally play this game by, like, being a landlord. In fact, I think I saw a video one time that claimed that this is like Fable, the landlord game, or something like that, or landlord edition, or whatever. Because in the end, the idea is, I mean, everybody knows this by now, that you need money and gold in order to save everybody. Well, if you start literally making pies or playing the loot and buying land, you literally save all of Albion on pies, loot, swords from blacksmithing, and raising the rent, making the rent too high. You know what I'm saying? It's like real life. That's a joke. Anyway, I still enjoy this game. This, honestly, it's not my favorite. It's again 1, 2, 3. Those are probably my favorite, in that order and everything like that. But still, I really did enjoy this game. I don't think that Fable 3 deserves all the hate and the bad rap that it gets. I feel like it's still a good game, and I mean, for being, you know, what, this reboot's coming out 15 years later, pretty much, I think this game still holds up. I mean, it has the FPS boost and everything like that, and of course, we can't mention, probably one of the last things we can't mention about this is our dog. I love the fact that this dog is in the game, again, as he falls into the water. I think that this is a great mechanic that needs to be carried over into Fable 4, or the reboot, whatever you want to call it. I think that the dog single-handedly is the best mechanic in this game, because not only does he seek out treasure, not only does he, dig spots and everything like that, he's also a great little boy. Look at that guy. I am a fan of animals, so, and dogs, of course. Anyone who watches my content, you know I have 3. But yeah, he's I love the dog. I really do. He's a good boy. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much what I wanted to discuss in Fable 3. I don't really think of, regions. You know, I really do like the region of Driftwood and Silver Pines. I like how some regions are different than the others. You know, like from previous games, but you have Bowerstone and you have the castle. I mean, you could see the castle on the other side of here. And of course, while we're ending this video, you see I have the spire in the background, which I think is so awesome and so great. A nod to Fable. Actually, maybe this will be the, what's it called? Take out a little weapon right here. Yeah, like that with the dog in the background. Yeah. Or y'all want the pistol? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I love that the Spire made a return. I think that's great. And showcase our character. I do like our character. Again, I don't like that we became a good character. I want to stay an evil character. But anyway, I don't think I finished off the playthrough. I'm not very happy with the playthrough, unfortunately. I did want to remain an evil character, but unfortunately, the way things turned out, we became good, but I think I already said that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, these videos are just my thoughts and opinions on the game. It's not a review. It's nothing too crazy like that. It's just what my thoughts and my opinions. It's what I thought. I mean, I played this game so many times over the years, and it's just like I really like it. You know, I played it multiple times. I don't know if I remember telling you guys this, but I actually got every single achievement in the game. It was the first time I ever done that. So 15 years in the making, I got every single achievement. It was a lot of fun and everything like that. And actually, if I can show you guys, because I feel like there's just going to be that one person that's like, well, you didn't show us, but it's right here. all 1200, all 100%. Which again, I feel like that was just awesome to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and a real big accomplishment, of course. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. And anyone who watched this, who either is a part of the channel or you know, haven't subscribed yet, whatever, you really help the content out by liking it, watching it, commenting. Give me your feedback. On top of that, let me know what character you made. Were you a girl, or sorry, were you a queen? Were you a prince? Were you a king? Whatever. What kind of weapons did you use? What kind of armor sets did you use? How did you play the game? You know, I'm always interested in that. So please let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate every like, comment, subscription. I can't say that enough because it really helps out. But guys, I hope you guys have a great day. As always, thank you so much for watching.